Within dormakaba's community software, we have a particular credential used for staff and vendor access that is oftentimes used for a property that perhaps doesn't have master keys in circulation, or they may need specific access to a handful of units by a vendor, such as a painter, for example. And basically, all you do from the home screen of your software, you want to select the icon or the option for staff or vendor keys. Once you're in this menu under Credential class, you want to select Staff Variable Access. This sometimes gets confused with limited use keys. Limited use keys are typically used in a scenario where you have a predefined or a known list of units that you want to grant limited access to. But more commonly would be the variable access key, where this can change day to day or week to week depending on what access is needed. Now, once you select the staff variable access key, you're also going to notice that it populates the credential. And this is basically a predefined list of doors. For simplicity's sake, most properties will have all of their units listed here. So you can select unit by unit what doors you want to grant access to. Now, before we select the specific units, you'll also notice a couple of additional things here. Number one, you can assign a schedule for this credential. So whether this credential is going to be valid for a week or a month, you can still apply a schedule, perhaps Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, or anything specific you want. If you apply the schedule or leave it the default of 24/7, you can also select an expiration date. So you're going to pick a specific date when this credential will no longer be valid. This can be in a day or it can be multiple years away. If you have a schedule and a date, the credential will be invalidated at the end of the shift on a specific schedule. So assuming you have the proper schedule and expiration date selected, on the lower left, you're next going to click on this to designate specific access points. This basically means you're picking the exact doors that this staff or vendor is going to have access to. So if you simply scroll down your list, you can go door by door and designate specific unit doors that perhaps have work orders. And you'll see on the right-hand side of the screen, it's populating all those individual doors to a list that you're going to grant the access to. If you have common areas in your facility, that vendor key or that variable access key will have access to those doors as well. And then you also want to select on key holder so that you can assign the credential to a specific member of your staff, or if it's a vendor, you would have had it listed in your database as well. Once you select a specific vendor's name, you simply make and encode the key, and they will have access predefined based on the schedule, the expiration date, and limited to the specific doors that you selected.